good evening, football fans. Welcome to NFL Scoreboard on this September 25th, 2016 on a Sunday, Week 3. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, where the Kansas City Chiefs are enjoying a 17-3 lead on New York Jets in the fourth quarter here. And there's 5:36 left in the fourth quarter in Kansas City. And Chiefs got on the board first on Travis Kelce, 12-yard pass without Smith to make it 7-0 in favor of the Chiefs. And then in the second quarter, Kyle Smith makes a 27-yard field goal to make it 10-0 in favor of the Chiefs. And then De'Aaron's a 27-yard fumble return and make it 17-0 in favor of the Chiefs. And then Nick Folk, 20-yard field goal to make it 17-3 Chiefs. Alex Smith so far, 25-33 for 237 yards and 1 TD, while Brandon Fitzpatrick, 17-35 for 167 yards and 3 interceptions. Out in Tampa Bay, the Los Angeles Rams have a 37-26 lead on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And LA got on the board first on a Brian Quick 44-yard pass from Case, giving to make it 7-0 in favor of the Rams. And then Juan Alexander, a 30-yard return, cuts the Rams lead at 7-6 because they failed to kick, but Greg Zerline, 53-yard field goal to make it 10-6 in favor of the Rams. And then Charles Sims, a 1-yard run to make it 13-10 Buccaneers. And then Cameron Brate, a 3-yard pass from Jameis Winston to make it 20-10 in favor of the Buccaneers. And then Todd Gurley, 1-yard run to make it 20-17 Bucs at halftime. And then Gurley again, 1 yard to make it 24-20 Rams. And then Ethan Westbrook's a 77-yard fumble return to make it 31-20 in favor of the Rams. And then Cameron Brate, a 1-yard pass from Winston to make it 31-26 Rams. And then Tavon Austin, a 43-yard pass from Case Keenum to make it 37-26 LA Rams on top. Out in Seattle, a Seattle stunner as the Seattle Seahawks are all over the San Francisco 49ers. 37-18 first. Jameis Winston's got 27-40 for 302 yards and 2 TDs, 1 interception, while Case Keenum 14-25, 190 yards and 2 TDs in a pick. And now into the San Francisco Seattle game where the Seahawks came out firing like fireworks around the Space Needle on the 4th of July. And the Seahawks got on the board first at a pair of Christine Michael touchdowns, 141 and 4 to make it 14-0 in favor of the Seahawks at the end of the first quarter. And then after Phil Dawson, 22-yard field goal to make it 14-3 Seahawks. Jimmy Graham, 18-yard pass from Russell Wilson to make it 21-3 in favor of the Seahawks. And then Huska, 33-yard field goal to make it 24-3 in favor of the Seahawks. And then third quarter pair of Huska field goals to make it 33 Seahawks. And then Dougie Baldwin, a 16-yard pass from Tyler Burkin, 37-16 in favor, 37-3 in favor of the Seahawks. And then Niners make things interesting here as on a pair of cross-eyed 8-yard runs. And now the San Francisco 49ers are trailing the Seahawks 37-18 with 55 seconds left. Out in Indy, the Russell Wilson, 15-23 for 243 yards, 1 TD. Trevon Borkins, 7-9 for 65 yards, 1 TD and a pick. For the Seahawks ball, Beck Evans, 14-25, 119 yards and an interception. Okay, on to San Diego, where the Indianapolis Colts have a 2019 lead on the San Diego Chargers. And Vinatieri, 30-yard field goal to make it 3-0 in favor of the Colts. And then Frank Gore, 60-yard run to make it 10-0 in favor of the Colts. And then After the Chargers cut into the lead on a pair of Josh Lambo field goals, Adam Vidor did the favor. The 33-yard field goal to make it 13-6 in favor of the Colts. And then the Chargers tied the game on a 61-yard fumble return by Kyron Reed to make it 13-13 at halftime break. And then Melvin Gordon, 1-yard run to make it 19-13 San Diego. And then Robert Turbin, a 1-yard run as Colts lead the Chargers 2019 as Andrew Luck, 1927, 236 yards, interception, while Philip Rivers, 21-33, 270 yards, and no TDs and picks. Out in Philly in a battle of the Keystone State of Pennsylvania between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles is a Pennsylvania stunner. Philadelphia Eagles and young quarterback Carson Wentz are all over the Pittsburgh Steelers, 34-3 in the first quarter. Scott Surges at 29, failed goal to make it 3-0 in favor of the Eagles, and then Josh Matthews, a 12-yard press from Carson Wentz to make it 10-0 in favor of the Eagles. And then after Chris Boswell kicks the 4-yard field goal to make it 10-3 Philly, Surges gets a 38-yard field goal to make it 13-3 to make it 17-3 in favor of the Eagles at the halftime break. And then Darren Sproles, 73-yard pass from Wentz to make it 24-3 Eagles. And then make it 20-3 in favor of the Eagles. And then Wendell Smallwood, a 1-yard run to make it 27-3 Eagles. And then Kenjon Barner, a 8-yard run as the Philadelphia Eagles are leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 34-3 with 7:08 left in the fourth quarter. All right, looking at the early games out in Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills behind Rex Ryan and LaShawn McCoy get their first win of the season over the Arizona Cardinals. 33-18, but Carson Wentz got 2 touchdowns so far for the Eagles. And under the Bills, and then the Cardinals, where Dan Cumberland kicks a 90-yard field goal to make it 3-0 in favor of the Bills, and then LaShawn McCoy, 23-yard run to make it 10-0 in favor of the Bills. And then in the second quarter, McCoy again, 5 runs to make it 17-0 in favor of the Bills. But then Evan Johnson, a 4-yard run to make it 17-7 in favor of the Bills, and then Tyler Taylor, 20-yard run and kick failed, 23-7 in favor of the Bills, and then Aaron Williams, a 53-yard fumble return to make it 30-7 in favor of the Bills, and then Chandler Kentner, a 60-yard field goal to make it 30-10 in favor of the Bills, and then Carpenter, 45-yard field goal to make it 33-16 Bills, and then McCoy tackling ends on Peter safety. But the Bills prevail 33-18 over the Arizona Cardinals as LaShawn McCoy had 17 attempts at 110 yards and 2 TDs. Tyler Taylor 14-25 for 119 yards interception, and Carson Palmer 26 for 52-87 yards and 4 picks. Out in Oakland, where the Oakland Raiders squared off against the Tennessee Titans, and after Rand Suka got a 3-4 field goal to make it 3-0 for Titans, Latavius Murray, 22-yard run to make it 7-3 Raiders, and then second quarter, Janet Cascade, 52-yard field goal to make it 10-3 in favor of the Raiders, and then Seth Roberts, 19-yard pass from Derek Carr to make it 17-3 in favor of the Raiders, and then DeMarco Murray, 5-yard run, but the Raiders prevail 17-10 for the Titans as 21-35 for Derek Carr for 249 yards, touchdown and a pick. Matt comes away after 17-33 for 214 yards and 2 picks. All right, out in the Meadowlands in New York, where the Washington Redskins took on New York Giants. And Giants got on the board first under Shane Marine, 1-yard running to make it 7-0 in favor of the Giants. But then, that's not his 49-yard field goal to make it 7-3 Giants, and then Sterling Shepard, 23-yard pass from Eli Manning to make it 14-3 in favor of the Giants. And then Hopkins, a 33-yard field goal to make it 14-6 Giants. And then second quarter, Dustin Hopkins, a 45-yard field goal to make it 14-9 in favor of the Giants. And then Orleans Dakar, 2-yard run to make it 21-9 in favor of the Giants. And then Deshaun Jackson, 44-yard pass from Cousins to make it 21-16 in favor of the Giants at the halftime break. And then Jameson Crowder, 55-yard pass from Cousins to make it 23-20 21 in favor of the Redskins. And then Brown gets a 29-yard field goal to make it 24-23 Johnson. And Hopkins, 25 to make it 26-24 Redskins. Brown kicks into a 30-yard field goal, 27-26 Johnson. And Dustin Hopkins wins it with a 37-yard field goal. The Redskins beat the New York Jets 29-27. As Kirk Cousins about 21-35 for 296 yards with 2 TDs. And Eli Manning for the Giants 25-30 for 350 yards, 1 TD and 2 picks. Down in Miami, Miami Dolphins took on the Cleveland Browns. As both teams are searching for their first win of the season. And the Dolphins get on the board first on a Devontae Parker, 26-yard pass from Ryan Tannehill, make it 7-0 in favor of the Dolphins. But then second quarter, Cody Parkey, a 46-yard field goal to make it 7-3 Dolphins. And then Brady Connell, an interception returner, and make it 10-7 Cleveland. And then Andrew Tanks ties with a 37-yard field goal to 10. And then Parkey, 40-yard field goal to make it 13-10 in favor of the Browns. But then in the third quarter, Jarvis Landry, 42-yard pass by Ryan Tannehill to make it 17-13 Dolphins. And then in the fourth quarter, it is Damian Williams, a 10-yard pass by Ryan Tannehill to make it 24-13 for the Dolphins. But then Terrell Pryor, 3-yard win to cut the Dolphins lead to 24-21. And then Parkey ties with a 30-yard field goal. And he had a chance to win it, but he shanked it right in the final play of the fourth quarter. And in overtime, it was J.A.J. 11-yard run as the Dolphins defeat the Browns in overtime, 30-24. Ryan Tannehill, 25-39 for 390 yards with 3 TDs and 2 picks. And Kessler, 21-33, 244 yards and no touchdowns, interceptions. Out in Jacksonville, where the Baltimore Ravens took on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Joe Flacco got the Ravens on the board in the first quarter. 7-yard run, 7-0 for the Ravens, and then Tucker, 43-yard field goal to make it 10-0 in favor of the Ravens. But then Allen Robinson, a 3-yard pass to Blake Bortles to make it 10-7 in favor of the Ravens. And then Tucker, 42-yard field goal to make it 13-7 Ravens at halftime break. And then after a 37-yard field goal by Justin Tucker to make it 16-7 Baltimore. Allen Robinson, 11-yard pass from Blake Bortles to make it 16-14 Baltimore. And then fourth quarter, Jason Myers kicks a 49 field goal to give the Jaguars 17-16 lead. But Tucker, 54-yard field goal as the Baltimore Ravens defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 19-17 as Joe Flacco had 29 for 40 for 214 yards and 2 interceptions, while Blake Bortles 24 for 30 for 2 TDs and 3 picks. Up at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where the Green Bay Packers took on the Detroit Lions. And Packers get on the board first on Devontae Adams, 14-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers to make it 7-0 in favor of the Packers. And then Matt Brady, 43-yard field goal to cut the Packers lead to 7-3. And then Jordan Nelson, 8-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers to make it 14-3 in favor of the Packers. And then second quarter, Richard Rodgers, 2-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers to make it 21-3 in favor of the Packers. And then Crosby, 36-yard field goal to make it 24-3 in favor of the Packers. And then Jordan Nelson, 17-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers to make it 31-3 in favor of the Packers. And then Marvin Jones, a 73-yard pass from Stafford to make it 31-10 Green Bay. And then Anquan Bolden, 2-yard pass from Matt Stafford to make it 31-17 Green Bay. And then Mason Crosby, 46-yard field goal to make it 34-17 Green Bay. And then Prater, 50 yards field goal to make it 34-20 in favor of Green Bay. And then the Lions cut in the lead on Jones, Marvin Jones from Memphis Stafford, but not enough. Packers prevailed 34-27. As Aaron Rodgers, 15-24 for 205 yards, 4 TDs and no picks. While Memphis Stafford had 28 for 41 for 385 yards, 3 TDs and 1 pick. Out in Cincinnati, where the Denver Broncos took on the Cincinnati Bengals. And after Jeremy Hill gets a 3-yard run to make it 7-0 in Cincinnati, Brandon McManus, 20-yard field goal to make it 7-3 Bengals. And then second quarter, Emmanuel Sanders, 20-yard press from Trevor Simeon to make it 10-7 favor of the Broncos. And then Jeremy Hill, 4-yard run and make it 14-10 Broncos at end. Emmanuel Sanders, 7-yard pass from Simeon kick block, 16-14 Broncos at halftime break at end. Nugent gets a field goal to make it 17-16 Bengals at end. John Phillips, 1-yard pass from Trevor Simeon, run failed. 22-19, 17 in favor of the Broncos and Demarius Thomas sails it with a 55-yard pass from Trevor Simeon as the Broncos defeat the Cincinnati Bengals 29-17 as Trevor Simeon 23 for 35 for 312 yards and 4 touchdown ball. Andy Dalton 21-31 for 206 yards and an interception. And out in Charlotte, where the Minnesota Vikings took on the Carolina Panthers. And after Graham Gagnon gets a 4-yard field goal to make it 7-0 in favor of the Panthers and a 3-yard run by Newton to make it 10-0 in favor of the Panthers. Vikings took over from Rams. Cam Newton second ended by Hunter for safety. 10-2 Panthers and then. And then Marcus Shrells on a 54-yard punt return to make it 10-8 Carolina. And then Kyle Rudolph, 15-yard pass from Sam Bradford to make it 15-10 in favor of the Vikings, and a pair of Blair Walsh field goals sealed the deal for the Vikings as they go 3-0 for the first time since 2009 with a 22-10 victory over the Carolina Panthers. Sam Bradford, 18-20, 171 yards and a touchdown, and Cam Newton, 21-35, 263 yards and 3 interceptions. All right, Sunday night showdown in Dallas, Texas. Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. And total yards per game, Dallas Cowboys at 354 to total yards for the Bears at 271. Passing yards per game, 252.5 for the Cowboys and 202.5 for the Bears. And rushing yards per game, 100.5 to the Cowboys to 68.5 for the Bears. So I'm expecting the Cowboys will come out on top. Okay, some late scores. Charles Sims runs into a touchdown. Got 2 minutes left down in Tampa. LA Rams lead us now cut to 37-32. And the Seattle Seahawks defeated San Francisco 37-18. And the Lambeau got a field goal. And San Diego makes it 22-20 with 5:56 left. And the Chiefs just got another touchdown on a 55-yard interception return by D. Johnson, as the Chiefs have a 24-3 lead on the Jets. And that is going to be it for Yanvel's Scoreboard on this September 25th, 2016 on a Sunday. I'm Peter. So you have a good evening, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.